Papua New Guinea, the world's second largest island nation, a young country and rapidly emerging since gaining independence some 20 years ago. Phenomenal wealth in natural resources, with a population of only 4 million people and as diverse in their culture as the country is in its riches. Papua New Guinea is also home to one of the world's finest coffees, Seagree Coffee. Hidden high in the central spine of Papua New Guinea and surrounded by 13,000-foot high mountains lies a broad, flat valley, home to nearly 1/3 of the country's people. The Wagi Valley was discovered by explorers in the early 1930s and until then was a part of New Guinea that had been totally isolated from the outside world. Today, one of the true highlights of the Wagi Valley is the annual Mount Hagen Show, which enjoys an international reputation for colour and variety. Yet, another product of the Wagi Valley to claim an international reputation for excellence is Seagree Coffee. Seagree Coffee is prepared from beans grown on 5 Wagi Valley tea and coffee plantations owned and operated by the W.R. Carpenter Group. It is a coffee of superb flavour with good acidity and excellent body. Seagree Coffee is considered by specialty coffee roasters in North America and Germany to be a coffee of consistently high standard. In the late 1950s, Seagree Plantation was established in a naturally fertile area and is now the source of an exceptionally fine coffee. Only Arabica coffee is planted with the Typica, Bourbon and Arusha varieties, producing a superior product. However, excellent rainfall and the cool tropical climate offered by an elevation of 1,500 metres can only do so much. Constant attention to detail is mandatory. From the time the seedlings are raised until the moment the cherries are harvested, Seagree Coffee is carefully nurtured. A rigorous agricultural management program is employed to ensure that coffee trees are fertilised at the optimum time, creating the perfect balance between nutrition and growth. Sophisticated pruning methods are employed on Seagree plantations throughout a 5-year cycle. This ensures that the trees regenerate with young productive wood, enabling them at harvest time to bear consistently well-developed cherries. When picked, Seagree cherries are red and juicy and have just the right balance of sugar and acid. Seagree Coffee undergoes a stringent wet factory process. Most coffee parchments are washed over 1 or 2 days, whereas Seagree parchment is washed over 3 days using regular freshwater changes. On the 4th day, the parchment is soaked for another 24 hours. This produces a coffee completely free of taint and contributes to that superior Seagree flavour. The only drying method acceptable for Seagree parchment is totally natural, the sun. Careful hulling and grading is also part of the Seagree process. All parchment is conditioned for 10 days, a process that ensures an even moisture content throughout the bulk parchment. Only the primary grades, AA, A, C and Peabury are allowed to be called Seagree Coffee, with the final selection hand-graded twice to ensure a perfect green bean of the highest quality. From time the parchment bulk arrives at the mill, each batch is carefully sampled, processed and roasted by trained professionals, further ensuring the highest standards are achieved and maintained. The majority of Seagree Coffee is sold to discerning gourmet coffee houses around the world, and only 4 grades of Seagree Coffee are released for sale. These are AA, A and C grades, as well as the Peabury grade, which is noted for its exceptionally well-balanced flavour. Every bag of Seagree Coffee is guaranteed. There is only ever 1 grade packed into the bag of Seagree Coffee, and that comes from our own estates. Seagree Plantation is also helping in raising the overall standards of coffee grown in Papua New Guinea generally. Local smallholders are following Seagree's lead by employing careful and efficient growing methods. This is essential if they are to avoid having inferior product rejected. Years of experience and dedication, an ideal climate and production standards tuned to perfection make Seagree Coffee, grown in Papua New Guinea, what it is, one of the world's finest Arabica coffees.